Okay, hello everyone. My name is Yamag Musavi. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to make a logic uh, with the software of EcoStructure Control Experts, which is the software of the Schneider processor. And what I set up some. I already set up the processor and also set up some variables, so we are saving some times here. So the processor that I'm using is M340 CPU 340 20 Modbus. So, and I made some variable over here. So it's easier to, after I'm gonna use that variable in my codes. So the traffic light is like 4 ways traffic lights, and the language that I'm going to use is the structured text, and it's a high language. So some people use that function block, some people use that logic. I prefer to use this one on the structured text. So the first of all, let's jump to make new sections. I'm gonna name it traffic lights. I'm gonna use that language, like I said, is structured text or ST, and I'm gonna open that section. Oh, that's okay. So it's like, as you can see, that's a blank page, and there is nothing in there. First of all, I like to comment my signal, my codes, so everybody can understand what is going on. So I would say parentheses star. This is the start and stop logic for traffic lights. Star and parentheses close, not open, close. So okay, now it's start the coding. So I would say if start or stop. I'm gonna put this start, and think it should be, I'm gonna put it in parentheses. I'll tell you why. So that's a start is a momentary stop, a start button, and when you start it and you release it, it's not gonna hold itself. So I'm gonna put that run, which is holding signal. On that logic, and once you press that start button and release it, because it's the run on the next paragraph on logic, you will see that it's gonna hold it and not stop. Then do what? Then run equal to 1 or 2, else run equal to 0. I'm gonna end that statement by an if. I'm gonna just check, analyze it. There is no error and 0 warning. Okay, now we set up that um, control signal that we can stop and start that traffic light. So we can go ahead and add a timer. So I'm going to use the TON timer, or time on delay timer, and I'm gonna use the preset time against elapsed time. So I'm gonna use just elapsed times, uh, compare it with the preset timer, because that timer is gonna run for 70 seconds and reset itself after 70 seconds. And all that traffic lights, like north red and south red, is 15 seconds, yellow is 5 seconds, and also green is 15 seconds. So altogether is north and south and west and east is going to take around 70 seconds to complete that process. So without further ado, let's get that control I. I'm going to get the TON timer. I'm going to name it as a T1. That's an instance. So I'm going to say OK. T1 is here already. What I'm going to do, I'm going to trick that T1 with the run signal and say not T1 dot Q. So what does that do? When you get that run signal, the timer is going to time out because it's already not time out and the Q is 0. That's it's going to continue till it gets the time out and gets like 70 seconds here and reset itself and continues like that. So no, the timer is continuous from 0 to 70 seconds and go back to 0 because of this. So I'm gonna use the PT, like I said, T hashtag 70 seconds. That's a context you use for the timer on STL, structured text language. So I'm gonna say this one is out. I think I have that variable already. And I'm gonna say ET. ET. So let's analyze it, see what is wrong with it. So syntax, always syntax. Yeah, okay. Probably analyze it. 0 error, 0 warning. That means our code is correct. No issue with it. So like I said, I would like to comment all that signals that I'm making. So this is a timer. This is a traffic lights timer and run for 70 seconds. Okay. So we got that timer triggered by run signals. So what we're gonna do with the timer and use that timer ET time or elapsed time to turn on the lights and off. So if T1 dot ET what is less than or equal to T hashtag, that's a syntax for the timer, 15 seconds, 15s, then do what? Then north red is equal to true, and south red is equal to true or 1. Else these two, after 15 seconds, we don't need them, and we will say sorry, and we say copy, and I will say paste, and I need to make these two to 0 because after 15 seconds they have to turn off, and I will say and if, and I close my statement by this. But one thing I forget, because if you look at that code, if T1 timer 1 elapsed time is less than 15 seconds. So when the program is running, it would say that 15 seconds without the starting. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the run signals, which is triggered with the start, in here. I would say run and T1.ET less than 15 seconds. Now it's okay. So um, I'm gonna comment it here as well. Control C, Control V. This is a this is a I would say this is a okay. This is north and south red traffic lights. Yes, will be on for 15 seconds. Okay, so what happened here? Let's see. I need to get that code by screen. Run signals. So something not right here. Let's copy this. Okay, let's do here maybe Control V. There's something not right. Okay. Now I understand here. There is a star missing. We got it. Okay. So just making them in order. So, and the next statement, let's do the command first. Control C, Control V, and this is the no thread. This is the yellow traffic light. Will be 5 seconds, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna copy this whole statement here, and we're gonna say, okay, if I think we don't need run, because if there is no, I mean, the run is here just for the startup. When so, and let me see. So if T1 ET greater than or equal to 15 seconds and T1 dot ET less than or equal to 20, okay, T hashtag 20 seconds, then do what? Then I need to red yellow light will be on for 5 seconds. Yellow lights, south and north, yellow. And I'm gonna copy this, Control C. I'm gonna say, and then if after 5 seconds I need them to turn off, I'm gonna make some space over here for my work. So I'm gonna copy here. Let's do this first. Copy that command and do it here. And this is going to be green. Green lights, traffic lights will be for 15 seconds also. I'm gonna copy this statement over here. Control C, Control V. I would say if if T1 ET greater than 20 seconds and less than 35, right? 35 seconds. Do what? Turn on or green, north. Green and south green as well. Green as well. I'm gonna copy this to see. Control V. After 15 seconds, I don't need them to be on. I have to turn them off. And that's it for the north and south traffic light. Let's analyze it if we have any error. No error, no warning, everything looks okay. So I'm gonna continue to do that west and east. So this is going to be west and east red light, red lights. Okay, what I'm going to do, just use that copy and paste It's really helping. You don't have to write all that code. Um, so 35 seconds here. We got what we got here. We got 35 seconds and we got 50 seconds for to get that red west red light on for 15 seconds. West red, and also here east red, east red on. I'm gonna just copy here. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna paste it over here. Okay, so I don't need them after 15 seconds. I need them to be off. That's for west red lights. So Control C, Control V, and you get the yellow lights. That has to be 5 seconds on. So Control C, Control V. So we got 50 seconds over here, 50 seconds, and I want them to on for 55 seconds. I want them on to be yellow on west and on east also yellow. So I'm gonna copy this one. I'm gonna paste it over here. I'm gonna say 0 here and 0 or false. And if semicolon. Okay, next, that's the last statement probably. Yeah, Control V, and it's gonna be green. I need green to be 15 second ons, and Control C, Control V, and give me a green, and here also green. I hope everything is okay. I'm gonna put them in animation table or watch table. I use Siemens sometimes, so that's Siemens use the watch table. Here is an animation table. It doesn't matter, everything is the same. So okay, 0 error, 0 warning, everything good here. I'm gonna just do all that stuff over here, go up. I'm gonna put them in animation table. Here you go, that's an animation table, and I'm gonna, okay, it's already connected to that PLC. I'm gonna transfer that project. I'm gonna tell this to, after transfer PLC run. Yes, build traffic lights. I hope everything is good. So everything should work as it's supposed to. I see the code, nothing wrong with the code. So, okay, let's do it. Let's modify the start button. No, before we do that, I like to get that logic over here with the windows. So I don't need this. I don't need this. I need this one. I'm gonna a little bit expand it, and also here expand this. So you see the code over here. So I'm gonna force the start and simulate it. Start. Okay, we got the start. Even if turn a start because it's momentary start, it's gonna be 0, but it's gonna be hold with the round signals. So we have 80, 15 seconds. So we got north red and south red is on, and then after 5 seconds you got north yellow and south yellow, and then it goes to north green. Yes, north green, south green is on. So after 35 here is elapsed, you get that west red and east red on. That's here, it's showing on the animation tables as well. You can see it on the logic. And then after 15 seconds here also yellow, you got that yellow, west yellow, east yellow. And then after 5 seconds, and it's elapsed, you get west green. I don't get that west green. Let's see what is going. Oh, that's a. Now I can see that 50 seconds and 55 seconds. So I have to change that logic. It has to 55 to 70. That's why you don't get it. So just I'm gonna stop this. Okay, I'm gonna just I can do this. Make here. It's easy. So yeah, to modify it, I'm gonna do 55 and 70. That's why we didn't get that west green and east green. So I'm gonna just analyze it one more time. Nothing wrong. I'm gonna transfer it to the PLC. Yes. Yes. It should be good now. It shouldn't have any issue. So everything back to 0. So I'm gonna force it now. I'm gonna force this start signal again, turn it back. So we get the timer running. We get the north red and north red and south red is on. Also on the animation table you can see, and you get to the yellow. Yes, north yellow, and after 5 seconds you get the green. And I'm sure after 35-second elapsed time, you get the west red, west red, and then yellow. Still west red, yeah, because if it's not 50 seconds. Okay, yellow. And I'm waiting for this. Yeah, now it's green and it's green. So they're on for 15 seconds. And timer is gonna reset itself and start the time again from 0 to 70 seconds. Yeah. And if you go up, you see the sequences start again. North red, south red. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna see if the stop button is working. Yes, it's gonna work. So everything is same. The logic is working, and it's according to the code. It's what is supposed to work. It's working. So I hope you gain some knowledge from this, and really I would like to do this in a statement, I mean structured language. On CMS, you say they say SCL or structure control language. So here is ST. So